What I had not anticipated is how much it would cost me to quit. This is where my first experience with legal abuse began. Starting from the day I delivered my notice of resignation, I was put on the phone with company lawyers, and the good cop, bad cop coercion campaign to get my signature on an NDA was well underway. My former employer and his attorney argued I could not work in media anywhere in the world, and most certainly not in the United States for 2 years. This is not because I had voluntarily signed some sort of non-compete in my original employment agreement. It was because they decided a non-solicitation clause that was in said original agreement would retroactively be interpreted as the broadest and strictest non-compete one could draft. Even further, my former employer even tried to claim my personal production equipment, gear I had owned for years prior to working there, as company property. After producing every receipt to validate my ownership, a vicious lie that I stole from the company was born and disseminated by my employer. By the way, breaking their side of this bogus mutual non-disparagement agreement. I have those receipts as well.
We've had people leave on their own, on great terms. We've had people who we've kind of had to walk out the door on great terms. On the flip side, we've also had people leave this company without even honoring 2 weeks' notice and stealing company equipment out the back door. Quarter black?
It was me.
It was you. You know what I'm talking. By the way, company equipment means your Mug Club membership, your dollars that support this show.
All I simply wanted to do was peacefully leave. I did not want to sign anything, mind you. But the negotiations with my former employer left no question that without a signed NDA, my guaranteed silence, I would undoubtedly be harassed well into the future. No matter if there are future claims against me for where I worked or what I did or what I said were legitimate or not, it didn't matter. It would cost me thousands and thousands to fight back, and they knew that. I had to make a deal with nothing but a small savings account and my last paycheck. I had to accept the deal I could afford. It's very important to note here that, where is it? It's here. I was not paid a single dollar for its consideration. Which brings me to what you might be asking next. What was the reason I did sign this? And again, as a man with his first child on the way, the small victory I got from it. The primary reason I signed the NDA was for a small carve-out in the non-compete clause, which allowed me to freely seek employment using some of my skill sets at another specific company. At least I could feed my family. That provision, however, was a lie. And upon starting my new job at the new said company, I was giving another one of these, a cease and desist, and was promptly, unlawfully terminated from that position.
Not Gay Jared had a similar story than Dave, but he never made it public. So he just sat there and complained. I heard a rumor that Not Gay Jared went to work at the Blaze. Every Blaze person gets a little Blaze logo. Went to work for the Blaze doing their comedy stuff, and Crowder said no. And if you do hire him, I won't do my show anymore. So, that was a big part of their income. So they went, oh, okay. That's the rumor I heard.